design and implementation of district metered areas and reduction of non-revenue water in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. The Kingdom of Saudi Arabia is the biggest economy in the Gulf. With minimal amounts of rain, the management of the water resources is of paramount importance. Riyadh City is an important capital, modern and dynamic. Its 6 million people demand services of high quality. The authority responsible for water management in the major cities of Saudi Arabia is the National Water Company. This institution, led by His Excellency Dr. Loe Al Musallam, is already one of the biggest players in the global water market. The successful strategy followed by National Water Company includes partnering with the most experienced water companies such as Aqualia. The company, Aqualia, a Spanish water management company, provides services to more than 30 million people in 1,000 cities across 4 continents. Its comprehensive experience in water contracts and its adaptability to different geographies have allowed it to become the 3rd biggest water company in the world.
Aqualia is a very dynamic and diversified water company with a very strong team of professionals. We are designing and building water treatment plants and pipelines in Mexico, Algeria and Egypt, as well as developing water and wastewater utilities projects in the Emirates, Czech Republic, Italy and Portugal. This non-revenue water project in Riyadh is a very milestone in the international water industry. It is our people that make all of this possible.
The project. The project comprises the design and implementation of 150 district metered areas, DMAs, as well as the reduction of non-revenue water in the network of most of Riyadh City. It requires, in fact, the coordination and execution of 150 simultaneous projects, 1 per DMA.
This is the first water management contract to be awarded to a Spanish company in the Middle East. It involves the DMA implementation and non-revenue water reduction in 6,000 kilometers of water network, a network that is operational and that supplies water to more than 3 million people in the Saudi capital. It is one of the most important DMA implementation projects in the world.
The project is structured in the following stages. 1. Network survey, GIS and hydraulic design works. Aqualia has deployed an organization of more than 160 people to execute this project in 2 locations, Madrid and Riyadh.
I need to thank them for Aqualia company for I am work with him at branch of Riyadh. Thank you so much.
In order to be able to carry out the hydraulic design, a topographic survey of the 6,500 kilometers of network is done. The survey data is then refined and converted into a Geographical Information System (GIS) model of the network. This GIS model is used by our technical team to do the calculations and the hydraulic design of the 150 DMAs. Work permits management.
We have our permit release from the coordination office, which following Riyadh municipality. This which give us the availability to work in Riyadh street to install our valve which belongs to our project. This is what rules in to work in Riyadh street.
For every item to be installed in the network, a work permit is required. Such work permits are granted by Riyadh municipality after the approval of 14 different stakeholders. DMA implementation works and isolation tests. Once completed, every DMA must be able to operate independently from the rest of the network. Therefore, it is necessary to install a number of new valves. the new feeding point flow meters and pressure loggers. These street works are carried out during the night in order to minimize the impact in the traffic. Once the implementation works have been completed, the new DMA is ready for the isolation test. This is one of the major challenges of the project, given the fact that the network operates with very low pressure and in discontinuous supply. Calculation of the initial rate of loss.
As a customer-focused company, the challenge of this project is the number of actions that we have to do in the network. Every day we are installing bulbs, flow meters, pressure loggers, and the most important, without stopping the water supply.
The initial rate of loss is calculated once the DMA has been isolated. In order to do it, all the connections in the DMA are closed and measurements of pressures and flows are taken. Leakage detection and repair. At the beginning of the project's execution, a thorough report was carried out in order to select the leakage detection technologies most suitable for Riyadh-specific conditions. These technologies are then used in the new DMAs in order to detect and later repair the leaks. Analysis of the house connection meters, diagnosis and replacement.
In Riyadh, we have implemented a very thorough verification process of the currently installed water meters, even analyzing their consumption profiles. In addition, Aqualia has integrated the GIS system with advanced mobile data collection devices in order to provide online data management.
Aqualia has carried out a detailed analysis of all the existing home connection meters. Some of them have even been taken to our central metrologic lab in Spain to measure their performance. As a result of the analysis, the meters of their ancillary elements that are not performing satisfactorily are replaced. Calculation of the final rate of loss.
Okay, thank you very much for coming. Thank you.
Okay.
See you.
Thank you.
Thank you. To achieve the goals, Aqualia has to manage several sources of information, such as the GIS survey of the network, the detection of leakage, and also the checking of the water customer meters. All of this under the discontinuous supply influence. That means for Aqualia a big challenge from the coordination of the technical and the human resources point of view.
Once the leaks have been repaired and the non-satisfactory meters and ancillary elements have been replaced, the final rate of loss is calculated by closing all the connections and taking measurements of pressure and flows. All the information is analysed and compiled, and, along with the new DMA, it is ready for operation.
Our target in the project is to define and evaluate the right network efficiency by dividing the city to small district area metering and focus our team's effort to repair and enhance and improve the network to decrease the water leak on that portion of the city, which it will be lead us, inshallah, to have the minimum percentage of water leaks in our network.